opened my heart, and now I feel brand new. I feel so young and I feel so on top of the world, and I feel so, I feel alive and I feel so, I feel so brand new.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade, and my original plan for this Saturday's video was to do a like a smoothies and a clean treats review and a Q&A. So I didn't end up getting my clean treats in the mail yet, unfortunately. Things are very slow with all of this stuff going on in the world, so I didn't get my clean treats in the mail yet, and I didn't get my protein in the mail yet. So not gonna do anything with smoothies this video, but I did put out on my story, I had put out to you guys like what kind of topics you wanted me to talk about, and most of the topics were nutrition. I had another question about training over the age of 55, and another one was about hitting plateaus. Another one was about if I believe in fasting and what are the benefits of fasting. So I am going to go through some of those topics today. Now, just to start off, I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm not going to give you guys like advice on what to do for nutrition, but I'm going to let you know things that worked for me through experience. And yeah, that's pretty much what this video will be about. So if you feel like listening, I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't already, let's give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my channel. I will post new workouts for you guys every single Wednesday. Last Wednesday's workout was a body sculpt, so it was no cardio. If you did it, comment below, let me know what you thought, and also comment what you want coming this Wednesday so I can start to get that ready for you guys. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. So the first topic that I'm going to talk about is about plateaus. Now, if you're on a fitness journey, we've all hit a plateau before. And if you're just starting your fitness journey, there may come a time where you hit this plateau. And that basically means that, you know, you're killing it. You're seeing the weight come off, or you're seeing the weight gain, whatever your goal might be. And then all of a sudden one day it just stops, and you're just kind of like maintaining, not really losing, not gaining, like there's not much progress happening. And that is normal when you're just starting your fitness journey. Now, the easiest way to put this is don't keep your workouts all the same all the time, right? Our body adjusts to what we're doing. So if you love to cycle, that was my oven. If you love to cycle and you have a goal of losing 5 pounds or whatever, and you're just starting out, you're going to see yourself heading towards that goal. And then all of a sudden you're kind of stuck at that 5 pound mark that you lost, and you're happy and you're good. And maybe you have a new goal of wanting to, whatever it might be, and you're sticking with what you've been doing. That's where things kind of like slow down, and you're kind of confused why. And again, that's just because your body gets used to what you're doing. So when I was teaching more group fitness classes, and I would have people ask me, what should I do? And I've hit this plateau. Well, at that time, my answer was take different classes. And if you know Movati, we offer a million different classes, from, you know, Bungee fitness to cycling to strength-based classes to like dance classes and Tabatas and boot camps. Like there's so much offered bar classes. So, I would always say one day do a bar class, another day do a power barbell class, which is more strength training. One day take a cycle, another day do a Tabata. So it's always kind of changing things up and not letting your body get used to what you're doing. So another example for myself, I'm a fitness instructor. At one time I was teaching like 12 classes a week, and then I was doing my own workouts, and everyone would always be like, why are you working out? Like, you teach so many classes a week. And that's because those classes, my body just ends up adapting to, and they're not really doing much for me. So I'd have to do extra on top of my classes because my body was just so comfortable with the classes. It was used to it, and there was no progress happening anymore because my body was used to it, right? So always switch up your workouts. Some days you're doing, or some weeks you're doing this, XYZ, and then the next week you're switching it up. Another thing, let your body rest. If you are going ham, going hard in the gym, in your house at this time, I'm gonna have to get that. That's my oven in a second. I'm almost done. If you're going ham, you're going hard, your body does need time to rest. And sometimes our body, the progress will happen in that rest time. So if you give yourself, like, let's say you're training for a whole month or a month and a half, give yourself a week off to rest and then come back, switching things up a little bit. You're gonna see a change. Okay, so yeah, and again, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a professional, like, masters this, that, but I've been through it, and I know many people who have been through it, and this is my, not advice, but my tip to you is to change things up consistently and let your body rest. Hey guys, so I'm on my way to the grocery store right now, and first of all, this week has been super crazy. I feel like my mind has been all over the place, and this vlog kind of reflects that because this vlog is pretty much all over the place also. But anyway, on my way to the grocery store, before I head in there, I want to tackle the next topic, which is on fasting. And so basically you had asked if I fast, you had asked if I believe in fasting, if it's effective, something along those lines. So I don't fast currently. I was fasting when I was working, like when I was at the gym. And it wasn't for any reason other than that I taught in the morning. I would have to leave my house early, and I just didn't like to get up super early and just eat. And like early in the mornings, I just had to get up, get ready, and go. So I'd have a coffee on my way. I would teach my 3 classes and then eat around like 11:30. So, first of all, I already recorded this part and it like didn't save. So I'm trying to get back my thoughts again. It was already hard to record it the first time. My thoughts, they're everywhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Fasting. Do I believe in it? Yes and no. Do I believe that it is going to make you lose weight? No. But it depends. Because fasting doesn't necessarily mean you're eating less calories. Fasting just means you're going a long period without eating, which is what we all do when we sleep. And that's where it came from, was the word breakfast. You're breaking your fast, right? So it depends. I believe living 80-20 is the only way things work. I believe that fasting does help depending on what you're eating after you fast. Okay, and it also depends. For me, I like to work out on an empty stomach. Some people cannot. Every body is different, and in fitness, it's all about trial and error, seeing what works for you, because what works for me might not work for you. And I've tried kind of all of it. I've tried low calories. I've tried high carb, low protein. I've tried high protein, low carb, no sugars. I've tried everything I've tried. I could not maintain because it was not it wasn't something I knew I could do for a long period of time, whereas this whole 80/20 is. Fasting is something I could do, and I found that I was kind of in my best shape when I was fasting, but that's not necessarily because of the fasting, it's because I was super active. And when I broke my fast, it was with some fruits and vegetables and oatmeal, or like an egg, or like I was eating good foods. Now, where am I at with my thoughts? I'm like, just, my brain is everywhere, guys. I'm sorry. Do I believe in it? Yes and no, as I said. Do I fast at this time? I don't. I wake up and I'm so excited to eat. I love food. So now I kind of every morning wake up and I have egg and rye toast with a coffee. And then the earliest I teach right now, though, is at 9:30. If I taught at like 7 a.m., let's say, I would wake up, I'd have a coffee, I would teach, and I would eat around 8 or 9. So technically I would still be fasting. Yeah. I don't know if this answer helped you, but at the end of the day, give it a try if you want to try it. You can have your water and your coffee in the morning, and then I would say breaking the fast around 11 or 12 is generally when most people would. And watch what you're breaking your fast with. You want it to be something healthy, okay? At the end of the day, calories in versus calories out, good foods, healthy foods, 80/20, that's what works. That's what's going to give you your results. That's what's going to make you feel healthy. That's what's going to make you feel good. And you're going to be able to maintain that because you're not depriving yourself of certain things. You're eating healthy. You're active. Yeah. All right. I'm going to head into the grocery store now because I feel like I'm rambling on and my brain isn't fully all here. And I want to give you guys like great information, and it's just not happening because, yeah. Anyway. All right, guys. So did my groceries. I'm home now and it's pouring rain outside. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to just chill for a minute and go on to my next topic here. So the next topic that I wanted to just quickly touch on, and I don't have too much for you on it, is training over 55. Now, as I said, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not going to give you straight facts. Most of the things I'm telling you are from experience, things that worked for me, and also things that I've noticed or had others tell me have worked for them. Now, I don't have much experience in training over 55 because, of course, I'm only 28. But what I do know is that as we get older, we start to lose muscle mass if we're not using it, okay? So we all know the term, if you don't use it, you lose it, and that highly goes for our muscle, okay? So if you aren't already, start a resistance training program. It is pouring so hard right now. Oh my God, I hope you can hear what I'm saying. What? I feel like I'm like in a car wash. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's pouring so hard. Okay. Bang, like, woo, light bulb. I'm like, shoot. How important is it to lift weights? Yes? Build your muscle mass, okay? We can't burn fat unless we are gaining muscle. All right. So number one thing, start a resistance training program and stick to it. Okay. As we get older, for women anyway, we hit menopause. That's another thing that's going to help. Not help. That's another thing that's going to slow our metabolism down. And for men as well, as we get older, our metabolism slows down. So make sure you're eating good foods. Make sure you're changing your mindset because unfortunately, when we get older, our bodies change. And there's some things that happen that we can't control. So we need to change our mindset on how we're thinking of fitness now. All right? What I believe is that your beauty and your uniqueness and your beauty as a person shines from within. So if you're feeling good on the inside, you're feeding yourself good food, you're living the 80/20, you're being active, you're working out, your body feels good. So you're doing the mobility work so that your body feels good and you're able to do these things. You're going to shine and your beauty is going to show because you feel good. Every single body is unique. We all have different shapes. genetics play a huge role in the way that you look. So make sure you're feeding yourselves food that makes you feel good. Make sure you're staying active, and then that will also make you feel good. You're going to gain the muscle mass that's going to help decrease the fat, right? And as I said in the beginning, each year our muscle mass is declining. If you're not using it, you're losing it. So I don't have specific things on what you should do, but what I can tell you is if you are not already, get on a resistance training program. If you're already on one, continue with it. And remember, like I said, with the Plateaus, make sure you're always switching things up. Yes, so if you're always doing cycling, take a yoga class. If you're always doing cardio, go do some strength. Pick up some weights. You know, go for a run, go for a sprint, do HIIT or Tabata, where you're doing quick bursts of energy with quick recovery time, and change up your recovery time. So if you're doing 1 minute of work, 30 seconds rest consistently, then do 30 seconds of work, 10-second rest, and just always switching things up. Yeah. This rain is not stopping, and I need to get inside now. So honestly, I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. As I said, it was a crazy week. My mind is all over the place, literally all over the place. And oh my goodness, like, just what a day. What a day. I mean, we need rain to have green grass and whatnot, but yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. If you haven't already, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Saturday. I will do my best to have this out on Saturday for you, as well as new workouts every single Wednesday.